Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. And what I want to talk about is doing something with your life. Um, I'll tell you, uh, I'm 73, and this is the last time I want to talk about this, or at least that I'm planning on not talking about it. Is you hear me talk about people waiting to die. And I say that with the idea that it amazes me that I see so many people that do little. They just sit around and they're not accomplishing anything. They don't want to accomplish anything. And I don't understand how that works. The thing is, now I've been wrestling with my health for about a year now, and I've come to the conclusion I'm old, and because for the last year I've been limited on what I can do. Up to now, I really haven't been limited. I've been doing all kinds of stuff, and I've always got goals that I'm working on and trying to get things accomplished and experiencing things. And but now it's to the point where I've got my limitations are more I don't know how do you say it. It's I can't get around my limitations, and so it ends up a lot of things are getting difficult. And okay, like I say, I'm trying to get everything ready to start traveling, get on the road, on the motorcycle with Rex, and then start traveling. It's going to be really difficult, and I've already talked to my family, and it's no big deal because the places I go to, things I do, there's always a good chance that I might not make it back. So I've pretty much kept things where everybody can get to what they need. And but normally I've been out of the country. So now the way things are, it's a little different. And so that's what I've been trying to figure out. The guns, the gold, the silver, and I've got my truck and motorcycle and stuff like this. And these are things now that really I didn't have all this stuff before. The RV and everything, and so now my life's getting complicated because I got all this junk. And now the thing is, I'm not a rich man, and I don't live a rich lifestyle. So I don't understand when people have the money, they have the health, or even if they have some health, why aren't they doing something? And then when I have people say, well, I'm on a fixed income. Well, okay, I understand what a fixed income is. I don't understand why you want to learn to live on a damn fixed income. I mean, what did you hear me talk about? Skills, learning skills. uh, and being if when you have a skill, you can profit from it. Now, I'm not saying you can make a living out of it. I mean, if you're getting like me, you're getting old, you're not going to be able to make a living out of it. But if you can make a few $100 a month off of it, I would say you're doing really good. You add that with your limited income, then that should help you out. But like I say, when you're not doing anything, that's why I don't feel sorry. I don't feel sorry for the homeless. I don't feel sorry for poor people. I don't feel sorry for rich people. I don't feel sorry for anybody. Why? You take personal responsibility, then you're not going to have any problems. I mean, any problems you can't deal with. I'll tell you what's been real funny is through this year that has brought me a lot closer to my children. And I've learned a lot about my children. I've learned that I did teach them well. They've applied everything that I did teach them. And now I hear about some of the hardships they've gone through. And, they took care of it. They knew these were hardships. They knew these were things they had to take care of, not whine about. And it's funny. And they're doing well. They're not rich, but what they have. They're not in debt, and they're kids. Like I say, they're still growing up to kids. Like I said, they're about 13, 14, 15, and I keep telling them when the kids are gone, get ready. Life changes, So, but the thing is, are you waiting to die? Really? Is that what you're doing? Okay. And now, like I say, I'm not waiting, and I don't really care what happens, And now I tell you, I've done so much stuff. Matter of fact, I've really done everything that I've wanted to do. I've done it. Now I'm having to retrack, do the things I've done before and do it again. And because I've run out of things to do. And, and it doesn't mean, I think, well, if I had, an extra $1 million, what would I do differently? And I'm not going to do a whole lot more different. I guess one thing I'd be doing is staying in hotels a whole lot more as I travel. That's the one problem that still sticks in my mind, that I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. Outside of the country, I can always find places to stay because I help people. And when I help people, in return, they help me. They give me a place to live. They give me food. Does that work in the United States? I don't think so. And but I'm going to be putting it to the test. But like I say, I'm not planning on it. But then again, I am planning on using gold and silver. Outside the United States, I don't use very much of it because the only people that it makes sense to are the rich people. So whenever I get mixed up with rich people, then I start using a little more gold and silver. But like I say, I will be trying to, let me see the time. I can't see the time. There's the time, okay. What it is, you need to prepare to get old. I've made videos of what's going to happen when you're 40, what's going to happen when you're 50, what's going to happen when you're 60, what's going to happen when you're 70. And now I know what it's like to be old, because I didn't know, does old just come, I want to see it every year, get less and less, and my body's going to get less and less abilities, or is it all going to happen all at once? And what for me, it happened probably within 6 months, maybe. Uh, Recuperating has been tough, and like I say, and I'm not going to go into what it is to get old, because uh, these are things you're going to be knowing. You're going to know this stuff when things aren't right. It's not right, and what can you do to get it fixed? It's been like that all my life. Something's not right, and then I've been able to fix it. What, uh, motorcycle wrecks, um, poisonous caterpillar, fights. I can't remember all the things, but I say my shoulder's been dislocated twice, uh, tons of broken bones, uh, just all kinds of things have happened to me, and I've been able to come back out of it. Normally, come back out of it the same, if not stronger. This one is not, and I'm not planning on it to get any better. I've figured out that's the old part, so I am getting old. Now, what am I going to do? One thing I wanted to do was take a cruise, but now I found out I can't take a cruise, but you have to have that 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 shot stuff, and I don't do that kind of stuff. So that's in the cruise. And but now I can see why an old person would like a cruise, because you're going someplace, you got food, you got a bed. It's better than living in an RV. And but anyway, uh, I do wish. And I had a guy make a comment, and he's doing something, and I thought it was very impressive. I wish him luck. Like I say, you're taking on challenges, and to me, it's not the challenges good or bad, and all this kind of stuff. If I live through it, I'm happy. So, but this is one challenge that you're not going to live through, and that is getting old. And so I'm fighting it the best I can, but I'm not ignoring it. I'm not some old man trying to act like a young man. I mean, I know better than that. But like I say, I do have my challenges now, and I'll tell you, the worst part is going through all this by myself. Boy, I sure do miss my wife, and it's just, life gets tough sometimes. I'm glad I've had to deal with all the hazards through life that I've gone through. It's toughened me up. It's got me ready. So don't feel sorry for me, because I'm ready. I'm ready to move on, whatever happens after this. But anyway, while I'm here, I'm going to do the best I can do here. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.